Brajendrana Shyama Utana Ghatana Kaitavakatana Jaya Dasharati Rama. Hare Krishna everybody, welcome to Astro-Gitaa. This song glorifies the different incarnations of Krishna, and in this video we're going to explore more in connection with Vedic astrology. I'm Sri Radha Govindasi. I'm a Vedic astrologer. When I look at planets, I don't just see planets. I see Lord Vishnu. Each planet is not just a force, it's a form of divine intelligence, a Vishnu avatar, expressing a specific mood, a specific energy, a specific purpose. Let's take, for example, Sun. It's not just Sun. It is Lord Sri Ram, Dharma, integrity, the king who stands for the truth, even when it's difficult. It's the incarnation of Krishna. In the mood of Lord Ram is all those qualities Sun represents. And inside me, inside each of us, this becomes our inner king. In Vedic astrology, Sun is the natural Atmakaraka planet. Some of us may have a strong Sun and some of us may have insecure, weak Sun. Sometimes we are trying too hard to prove ourselves. Let's take, for example, Moon. Moon may be looking like a very small planet, but actually Moon represents the mind, the rasa, the emotions, the playfulness, the memories, the longing for connection. This is our emotional world, our attachment, our needs, our sensitivity, and it's ruled by Krishna. Mars is this raw power, protection, intensity. So there is anger, boundaries, courage. All these things are ruled by Mars. Sometimes Mars is protecting us and sometimes Mars is overwhelming us. And Mars is ruled by Lord Nrsingadev Bhagavan Ki Jai. So you have a weak Mars problem, take shelter of Nrsingadev. Mercury. Mercury is Buddha. He rules discrimination, intelligence, communication. And we worship Hayagriva in connection to Mercury as Vaishnavas. So within us, there's the microcosm, how we think, how we analyze, how we make meaning of what we see, that's ruled by Mercury. Sometimes we overthink, sometimes we feel uncertain, a lot of doubts, there's a loop. Next, moving to Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet of expansion, is known as Guru in Vedic astrology. He's the planet that expands. He's the planet that guides us. It rules faith. It guides our inner understanding. And we have Venus. Venus is the planet Shukra. It is represented by Shukracharya, but above Shukracharya is Parashuram, rules. So within us, there is this longing for beauty and love and harmony and connection. Also, there are wounds in relationships that's ruled by this planet. And then we have Saturn, my favorite planet. So Saturn is ruled by Kurmadev. Kurmadev bears that weight of everything in the Samudra Manthan story. Similarly, Saturn is that planet which makes us responsible, which makes us serious, discipline, endure. And also our fears are ruled by Saturn. So Saturn says, stay, do the work, don't escape. And then we have Rahu and Ketu. Rahu and Ketu are very important planets. They're invisible planets, but they make everything move in the planetary system. Everything is moving because of Rahu and Ketu. They're the shadow planets. So Rahu is that part that wants more, that is fascinated, obsessed, hungry. And Ketu is that part that wants to withdraw, detach, disappear, renounce. And all of this is not just happening up there in the sky, it's also happening within us. So the macrocosm, which is the planets up there, is reflected in the microcosm. It's happening inside us, within us. So these planets become parts representing those qualities. So you can see there are some parts that are very shy, they're covering ourselves, reacting, interacting with each other, all trying to lead our life in different ways. Sometimes they clash, sometimes they get along. Where Astro-Gitaa begins. Astro-Gitaa is not just about predicting your future, when you're going to get married, when will you have a house, how much money you're going to have. It's actually about understanding your inner universe. Because the same Vishnu who appears as different incarnations, different avatars, who governs this cosmos, he's also present within us. And the qualities of these avatars are also accessible to us. The mercy of these avatars are within your thoughts, within your emotions, within your patterns, within your quality. So this is not just an analogy, it's a dialogue with the divine. That's how I like to see astrology as. That's what Astro-Gitaa is all about. When you begin to see this, you actually stop fighting and you actually start listening to the mercy, listening to the lessons, listening to the teachings. You slowly understand your own internal kingdom, and then your inner kingdom becomes aligned, not by force, not by just pushing yourself, but by conscious connection. So this is Astro-Gitaa for you. Welcome to Astro-Gitaa, and let's learn together more and more about these amazing incarnations of Krishna and how to psychologically work on these patterns, unentangle these karmic knots and unburden ourselves. Welcome to Astro-Gitaa. Hare Krishna.